This is part 4 of Can You Make a Quilt Without Specialist Equipment. So I've showed you how I worked out how many half triangle squares I needed in each row, or wanted to put in each row. Now I'm going to work out how many horizontal rows I need. So at the minute this is 5 3/4. This is 1 row plus the sashing. So if I take a 1/4 inch off here and a 1/4 inch off here, I get, well, if you want to measure just from there, I get 5 1/4. So a single quilt is supposed to be 79 inches down. So if you do the calculation, 79 divided by 5.25, you get 15. So I have chosen 14. Because remember, I didn't choose full. I don't want it to go horizontally the full width of the quilt, or vertically the full length of the quilt, because I want to put a border on. So I changed 15 squares in each row to 14, and I changed 15 rows to make the full quilt to 14. So that leaves me room for a border. Now, one of the last times I said it's really nice when you have sashing, that you don't have to worry about matching up the half square triangles. Well, actually, you do a little bit have to worry about it. You know, if you're off the first one a couple of millimeters, then you keep going off and off. So I've come up with a method of trying to avoid that. And this is the reason I said in a previous video that I'm never going to listen to people who say, oh, you don't need, you just can chain sew these, you don't need to backstitch. Well, that might be true of expensive fabric like Moda or Liberty, but when you're using, well, this is recycled fabric. I have 4 different kinds of fabric. This is pre-used. This is quite a dense cotton. This is not as dense. This was bought as cotton, but I'm not sure that it's 100% cotton. That's what happens when you buy on the internet. So I think it shifts a little bit. So I've come up with a way of doing it. Maybe I'll show you it in another video.